Here we go. Predictions. Oh god. I have to set up the predictions as fast as possible as well. Our players just have no chill. No chill whatsoever. But here we go. We are spawning in on 2,000 atmospheres, LE. And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have El Patito himself representing the CranKy Ducklings. Hailing from the land of Peru, living in Italia, it is Ryu. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres, LE, we have his opponent. Place your bets in the chat, people. We have the other Peruvian player, the Peruvian Zerg. Mira light es mi primera semifinal. Yo, let's go. Apparently his first ever semifinals representing Xeritus Ignat. It is NeosShaggy. And yeah, my heart goes out to NeosShaggy. He is like my son-in-law, or my stepson. Oh god, a big fan of the CranKy Ducklings, and he's always doing his best. He's a great player. Again, more of an amateur player, but as you heard, for the first time, he was able to take down Eon in a tournament, and he has made it to the semifinals. NeosShaggy is the future of Latin American StarCraft. One day, he's going to be up there taking those dubs, taking those wins. Right now, he's still working his way up there, and he now has his next challenger. Eon is a strong Zerg player. Ryu is stronger. So NeosShaggy, he has to just play out his A game. He has to try and shake off those nerves and overcome El Condor. We'll see if he can do it. Meanwhile, we do have some pretty standard openers. Hatch gas pool here from our two players. Link speed already on the way for Ryu should be on the horizon here for NeosShaggy. Nothing crazy to start with. No early pools, no early gases. And we'll see how things kind of evolve from here. Again, we haven't been paying too much attention to this side of the bracket, but Ryu did kind of breeze his way through. Like, Ryu is a favorite in these tournaments, whether it's... oh my god. Whether it's to make it to the semis or even to make it to the finals, Ryu is one of the best Zerg players in all of Latin America. NeosShaggy has that mountain to climb. I'm worried, though, because Ryu is going for a fast Baneling Nest. He delayed his third base to go for a bit of a faster Baneling Nest here, so he's going to have Banes available not just to defend, but also to be the aggressor. Ryu looking to just turn things up. Meanwhile, NeosShaggy goes for a standard third base timing. He should also be going for his own Baneling Nest soon. He needs it, honestly. He needs it now. Because Ryu is link flooding. Again, because of the earlier Baneling Nest, like, he wants to go across the map with everything that he has. And NeosShaggy, where is it? This is late. This is a late Baneling Nest. He knows how aggressive his opponent is going to be. He needs a Spine Crawler. He needs everything possible to defend. But even that may not be enough. Boy, the Lings are flooding across the map. Here we go. Banelings are now already on the way. NeosShaggy, he doesn't see. He doesn't know. Ah! And here we go. The Banelings finally do reveal themselves. Ryu is looking at that third base. He wants it. He doesn't just want the third, though. If he can take that, that's at least what he wants. Baneling is rolling on forward here. God, NeosShaggy has to be so careful with his control. So far, so good. One Baneling does get detonated. The other is still alive, and the third base has to be cancelled. Cancel, Buffy, cancel! Cancel! Ah! We do see a cancel at the last moment there. Baneling! Oh, doesn't go up in the end, so it looks like NeosShaggy should have enough, especially with these queens, to hold on. But he was forced to give up that third. And now NeosShaggy has the opportunity to go for a counterattack. He is sending his own Lings across the map. He does have his own Baneling Nest as well, so he can morph them in. And there we have him. Two are on the way. NeosShaggy looking to try and get a kill on the third base of Ryu. At least a kill. Here we go. He rocks on up. He's got his own Banelings here. How good is the micro? Again, NeosShaggy does have the ping advantage. Up. Ooh, so far a juicy connection here for NeosShaggy. Ryu slipping up a little bit there in the control. Meanwhile, NeosShaggy slips up as well. A lot of his lings do end up going down. And it looks like NeosShaggy just doesn't have enough lings to really keep going. Oh, the Queen focus fire is just a little bit too good here. And any kind of momentum, question mark? NeosShaggy waddles his queens across the map? I don't know if this is intentional. I don't think this is intentional, but I mean, they're here. They can transfuse. They can add that extra DPS. I even snipe the Overlord. Behind this, NeosShaggy is all in. He's just flooding lings across the map right now. Oh, the Bailings do get some decent connections. But is it going to be enough? We still have Bailings in the chamber here for Ryu. Only one Bailing left. It waddles in. Ooh, and it gets his connection. Meanwhile, the Queen on Queen action is real. We do have almost a pseudo surround on the Queens of Ryu, but the transfuses keep everything alive. And Ryu has defended long enough that roaches are even coming out, mate. He was able to take a second gas in the middle of all of this. Ryu defends. He holds onto his third, even gets a lair at his third location. And NeosShaggy is in shambles. He only now starts his own Roach War, and he only now is getting his second gas. He's down in workers. He's down in tech. He caught up in bases. But these spine crawlers are ambitious. I don't think they're going to be able to finish up in time. The roaches are here as well. Queens are waddling on over, and the Bailing was wasted on the larva. Oh, but there's still more Bailings. Oh god. NeosShaggy holds on, cancels his spine crawlers, knows that he doesn't need them, but he's behind in the roaches. Roach speed is on the way here. We can see +1 range if we really... Oh, we already have it. Oh my, I didn't even notice. Ryu already has +1 range as well. That's all he needs. He just has to stay at home and bank up roaches. NeosShaggy going for a bit of a ling run by. He needs economic damage done. Oh, actually he goes for a surround on the roaches. Not the best trade. Gets one roach warren, which is okay. Copium. Literally one roach. And here comes that roach push. Oh boy. I'm sure Neo's maybe wishing that he did have those spine crawlers up and running. He actually takes a lead in the workers, which is cool, but again, Ryu doesn't care about workers. He cares about roaches. And he is coming on in. Interesting. He avoids the third base entirely. He avoids the spine crawler, goes straight into the natural. The roach warren is exposed. He can focus it down if he wants to. He goes in for the mineral line instead. Just goes for a bit of everything, because why the hell not? The queens are getting surrounded again. The spine crawler is not a part of this fight. GG gets called, and Ryu takes game number 1. They're a bit of a spicy game. Again, NeosShaggy, his Baneling Nest was late. If it wasn't late, is there a world where he defends his third and it doesn't get cancelled? Maybe. It would have been close. It would have been close. It wouldn't have just been close. It would have still come down to the Baneling control, right? The control between the two players and whether it would have been good enough to get those connections and to keep that third base alive. Oof. It's a hard call to make. Hard call to make. Regardless, NeosShaggy's Baneling Nest was late, and we have to acknowledge that. And Ryu, he does end up taking the first game, and now we are getting ready for game number 2. Ooh, going for another one of the longer maps here, one of the bigger maps. Just waiting for our players to ready on up. And we are loading in to Glittering Ashes. Boy. Here we go. I just saw the predictions. 98% in favor of NeosShaggy. Yeah, I mean, oh, sorry, of Ryu. Yeah, it makes sense. Upsets can be possible, you know, let's be real, they can be possible. NeosShaggy did take down Eon. That just happened. Can he do it again? We'll find out as spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have our Peruvian Zerg player representing the CranKy Ducklings. It's the Street Fighter himself. It is Ryu. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have the other Peruvian player, the Peruvian Zerg representing Exeritus Ignat. It is NeosShaggy. Not to be confused with the other Peruvian player on the CranKy Ducklings called Neo. There are a lot of Neos out there in the world. And Ryu goes for his hatchery. So does NeosShaggy. NeosShaggy actually goes for an 18 hatchery, much later than is normal. Odd. Yeah, I don't know the purpose behind that, but NeosShaggy does go for a bit of a later hatchery, and he goes for a hatch pool. Interesting. So because of this, yeah, he's gonna have a little bit later production. Interesting. Just a different variant. I don't know if it's the biggest deal because it is only by a couple of seconds, to be honest. It is a minute detail, but it is different nonetheless. It is different. Meanwhile, Ryu just went for a standard hatch gas pool. You know, it's kind of what we expect to see. There's a reason why Ryu has a big lead in terms of gas, because it was hatch and then gas. And NeosShaggy delayed his gas intentionally, so there is going to be a small window here where Ryu is going to have link speed and NeosShaggy won't. As there we go, link speed is already on the way, and NeosShaggy has to wait a little bit longer to start his own link speed. If this opener build order was intentional by NeosShaggy, we'll see if he even delays link speed, but he goes for it himself, just again, later. Oh boy. As Ryu is going across the map with a handful of links, this time he goes for a standard timing at his third, and this time he doesn't go for an early Baneling Nest. Okay, so a much more economic and standard opener from Ryu goes for the Baneling Nest on time after the third base. Likewise, NeosShaggy should also be working on his own Baneling Nest right now. Instead, he makes a pair of 2 more links. Interesting. I'm worried. The longer this goes on, the worse it is. Like, again, we need a Baneling Nest, puppy. NeosShaggy is actually making a flood of lings right now without Banes, but he does still have gas mining. Like, I don't know about this, puppy. Meanwhile, NeosShaggy is going to be able to clean up all of these links. He's still making 14 more links behind this, by the way. He's going for a mass link flood. But Ryu has his defensive Baneling Nest made. He just needs to morph in a couple of Banelings. There we go. They're on the way. And these lings are scattered by the overlords of Ryu. He knows that his opponent is on the way. He's starting to work on a wall. He's going to need more than 2 Banelings, by the way. 2 Banelings is being a little bit greedy. So here we go. The lings do rock up at this third base. Going to be getting a full surround here. Looking to force to maybe even kill. But oh god! Oh, 1 Baneling does detonate. Ooh, the second as well. Honestly, pretty good connections, but again, we only had 2 Banelings, but here we go. Here come another 2, and Ryu, with the power of these queens, he's going to be fine. He is going to hold onto his third. NeosShaggy's still flooding lings, by the way. Is this the right play? I don't know. Yo, but Ryu is droning. Ryu sees all these lings with his overlords, and he drones? Ryu is so greedy. I don't know about this, buddy. Here we go. The lings are here, looking to try and slip into the natural base, but the wall is a wall. Ryu will not let them in. Meanwhile, the Banelings of Ryu are... Oh my god, they've only gone in. They get 2 juicy connections, and he still has 2 more Banelings. How does he do it? Like, One of them does get baited out, but he still has 2 Banelings remaining, and NeosShaggy just lost the majority of his army. Look at the drone count. It is non-existent. He is still flooding lanes across the map, by the way. He is still 100% all in. Oh god, he does get a surround on the spine crawler, and maybe he can get a kill on the spine. The queens are gonna get surrounded as well, but roaches are on the way. No Banelings available for Ryu. Again, being a little bit greedy, saving all of his gases for roaches instead. But to be fair, if roaches come out, then they will be able to hold on. One of them will get surrounded here, so a nice pick off by NeosShaggy. Neo is droning up. I feel like the time for droning has come and gone. Lair is on the way for Ryu. We already have +1 range as well. At a certain point, Ryu is going to counterattack with roaches, and NeosShaggy's still making links. This isn't gonna work, Poppy. It's not gonna work. He's trying to go into his own lair. I appreciate it. Maybe he wants to go into mutas. God, but Ryu has just done such a great job defending. When it comes to a roach counterattack, we shouldn't see a roach counterattack anytime soon. To be honest, roach speed, the lair is going to finish up, and we should be seeing roach speed. And then with roach speed, Ryu is going to be coming across the map. NeosShaggy needs an answer. He needs either his own roach warren or his own roach warren. He's taking his gases. It looks like he wants to go into a spire. A spire is, it's not gonna finish. It's not gonna finish, Puppy. Don't go for the spire. He's taking all of his gases. He's taking flight. He's going for mutas. There's no other option. Here we go. The lair finishes. We have the resources. Show us the spire. Anything. No, he goes for a roach warren. Okay, it's a sensible choice. I feel like it's a little bit late, but it's there. Oh boy, now the real question becomes, can he morph in enough roaches to defend against the first wave? Looking at the units tab, we have 17 roaches for Ryu. 17 roaches, and he's coming. And that roach warren is still in production for NeosShaggy. We see a full scout by Ryu. I'm sure he wanted to check and confirm whether or not there was going to be a spire. And yes, that won't be. Unfortunately for NeosShaggy, he just doesn't have an ace up his sleeve. The roaches rock up, and there's actually nothing here. The middle line is going to be going down as well. Banelings do crash on the hatchery. GG gets called. Good luck. Ryu will be our Zerg representative in the grand finals. GG. Hold on. Huh. GG, well played. Congratulations, Ryu, on making it through those semifinals. Again, he was the favorite coming in, but NeosShaggy had a great performance making it to the semis. He's never made it to the semifinals before, never in his life. So making it here is a great result. It's a great result. And I hope he's happy. I hope he's happy about it. Definitely.